Commander Vijay Kumar. I'm a corporate trainer and a coach. In this video, I'm going to talk about something about LinkedIn, just to start with. All of you must be knowing about LinkedIn. Some of you may be active, some of you may not be active. I am going to tell you why it is required for branding purposes. I was also a member of the LinkedIn from 2008 onwards, but I was not active. Once in a while, I used to check up an interesting post, etc. But never used to write any post. Some months back, I did a course on LinkedIn and understood the power of LinkedIn for branding yourselves. So I became interested and started posting on a regular basis. And within 6 months, I found that I am being noticed by the right people. I started getting business offers for conducting courses. I recently joined a deemed to be university as a guest faculty. I had not applied. They called me, and that was based on the LinkedIn profile. So it is very essential for you to be known in the professional world when you do the right posting. So I'm going to tell about some of the basics that one needs to do. Why LinkedIn? The answer is here. Only 15% jobs are ever advertised. Rest of the jobs, the people are selected based on their LinkedIn profile. There are people out there searching for good profiles available in LinkedIn, and they will contact you. Like I was contacted for a guest faculty, and I was contacted for a corporate training. So it has become an essential toolkit for a networker. We've got 500 million members in 200 countries, and this is a purely professional network. It is not showing your family photographs. It is your professional abilities. 94% of the recruiters use LinkedIn to vet candidates. Even if they select you based on some Naukri.com or some other placement agencies, how you are, they'll check up your LinkedIn profile. If someone who comes across as knowledgeable, definitely will be preferred. 93% of the hiring managers look at candidates' social media profile before an interview. That includes not only LinkedIn, it also includes Facebook. So if you written some nasty things about anybody in Facebook, it should not be done by any professional. That will act as a blot on our profile. 6.5 million plus jobs, open jobs are available in the LinkedIn worldwide. It's a huge number. Now, what are the basics that one must keep in mind in order to shine in LinkedIn? At least start shine. Step one is upload professional photograph. I'll tell you what are the mistakes people do in professional photographs. Industry and location. People should know what you do and where you are located. Customizing a LinkedIn URL so that they don't have to give some huge website address, link address, including some numbers. Now, how do you customize it? Your summary, your experience, adding skills. What are you good at? People should know. What all education you had. Then connect with 50 plus contacts. How do you actually find out the relevant people and with whom you can connect? And there is also a facility for recruiters to know that you are available, open to work. You may or may not do it, because if you say I'm open to work, it also might show desperation. But if you're really desperate, if you really look for a job and you want to be noticed for that purpose, it is okay. It is purely your decision to use it or not. I'm not using it. Photo increases profile used by 14 times. If there is no photo in the profile, people will not look at it, because somebody is too lazy that he or she doesn't have time to even put a good photograph there. They don't notice. Because as they say, a good picture is worth 1,000 words. So when you take photographs, ensure that it is good lighting. And what is that you want to project? I want to project as a professional trainer. Then I must be dressed accordingly. I can't be putting on jeans and t-shirt and saying that I'm a professional corporate trainer. Because corporate training, we use proper formal dress. So it all depends upon what you want to project as. So if an investment banker is there, then probably Studio photographs is a three-piece suit and a tie, because that is his professional attire. Face should be clearly visible. That means a front-facing photograph, not a side pose like this or looking like this in a very contemplative mode. It has to be front-facing photograph. And without any glass in hand or a soft drink in hand, smoking, all those are unprofessional. Like I put my photograph. I'm a trainer, so I normally use this dress for training purposes in the class. Sometimes I use tie, sometimes I not use tie, but suit is a must. Then I also write in the banner, I summary what I do. So photograph is like this, with a clear background. If you don't have photograph with a clear background, I'll tell you how to remove the background in case you need to do it. Or you can take a studio photograph. So I am an author of a book. I written a book, co-authored a book. Then I conduct this class, 7 Secrets of Success. I want this to be my brand. And I have written what exactly, in short, 2 lines. What should I be known for? I also put contact information. I put my email address. I put my phone number also. To put phone number or not, it is your decision. Not necessary that you should put phone number. Up to you. Bill Gates. See how nice his photograph is there. Everybody knows Bill Gates, but still he has put all these things. That this is what he does. So cover picture capturing your capability via words and images. That's what she has done. That's what I have done. This is the cover picture. My special skills that I have. What I do. Clean, clear, and professional profile picture about bad quality. Description. The 2 lines that I wrote there. Capturing your who, what, and how here. Also use the location you want your clients from job from. You can say you are from Bangalore, you can say Bangalore out, Greater Bangalore. I written where I belong to, here, Bangalore. And what services he provides. As an example, so he has written, he's an author, he's an entrepreneur, he's a CEO, he's curating the world's best speakers, coaches, and thought leaders to create high impact. So everything about himself in this nutshell, and also the contact information. So write like that. Introduction. This is how go to that edit introduction. There is a editing button here somewhere. And then I written my name, and then I written my headline. And current position is this one. And I save it. So this is the editing button. Now write a summary. As a starting point, cut and paste the profile statement from this example. Integral career coach with 15 years experience supporting professionals. This is not mine, it's an example. Leaders, executives, entrepreneurs in oil and gas, IT, renewable energy, etc. etc. Then change it to first person. This is third person. In LinkedIn, you have to write first. I am an integral career coach. I. In resumes, people may say you can write in third person. But in LinkedIn, the preferred mode, what I learned from my coach is write in I. Describe your experience. Why it is required is because when your resumes are seen by the recruiters, first is it is taken through a software. It's called automated software for resume checking. And if the software does not find that you do not have those things which are required in the job as given by the job description, the computer rejects your resume straight away. It doesn't even go to the HR person. It's such a tragedy that the computer which man has created rejects man because you did not write those keywords which it was looking for based on the job description. So if you're looking for a particular job, you should write some keywords which will be generally available in such job descriptions. After that, assuming that the computer has selected you based on the keywords, then the second challenge is selected by the HR professional and recruit for an interview. So you have to write carefully what is the context, what actions you have taken, what results you have achieved. The final challenge, of course, like convince the HR hiring manager to meet you. So having shortlisted some people, he may or may not meet everybody. You might select some 10 people so that the first 10 interview can take place. And if the 10 out of the 10 people he gets the required person, then your turn may not even come. So all these tragedies are there. So experience should be put in such a manner that you pass through all these things. Now, decide on a keyword and repeat it for search engine optimization. There is also something known as SSI. You can find out what is your SSI score. It should be higher, social selling index. And how do you do that? Go to Google, search for free SSI score and click that. I checked mine. It comes under 4 categories. Establish your professional brand, find the right people, engage with insights, and build relationships. So I'm getting this 20, 15, 13.9, and 25. So total comes to 74. This will be less because if I do not have a premium membership, but I was told that this will be always be less. Let me concentrate on these 3 because mine is not a paid membership. And I am considered as I'm 2% on top industry SSI rank. In my network, the people who are in my network, I'm on the top 2%. And it was 54% about 6 months back when I was not active. So when the activity rose, because that added value to my brand, so I started establishing my brand. It's come to 20. This 25 is out of 25, maybe because I'm regularly liking others posts. So how to get SSI? Establish a professional brand, write people, grow your connections, and write some good comments when somebody else is writing, and write your own posts also. Engaging decision makers and nurturing your relationship over time. Add 5 skills or more. There is a place where you can search for the skills and add. You can add more than 5, but minimum 5 is required. You can even go up to 50 skills. The more skills you list, the better chances, because people say, yeah, I'm looking for so and so in Excel, advanced Excel. Yeah, this person has advanced Excel. Let me at least interview this person. Keywords. Now, sales, business development, they're both alike. Some company may call it sales, some company may call it business development. Put both. You are good in sales, you are good in business development. Forget about what is the current designation you have. You came maybe a sales manager, or another company may call the same role as the business development manager. So why do you want to lose out on business development manager when you're doing practically the same thing? Post writing, should you write text? Should you write picture? Should you make a video? In my experience, videos don't get that many number of views because people don't have time. LinkedIn people are busy people, busy professionals. They don't have time to watch a video. Only pictures, standalone pictures, okay, good for Instagram. But here, people want to know what is your views on something. So I write 200 words text, my own text. I don't copy paste from someone because that somebody else would have read it somewhere else also. When I write, it is my writing. And then to illustrate that, I may put a picture. Most of the times I put a picture. So accordingly. Now views counting. Now the 3 lines are here, 2 lines are here. After that, it is see more. So I got a post, I got a picture also. Now, if somebody doesn't click this see more and goes to the next post, That person number is not counted just because he has gone through it. He was just browsing, he was just scrolling through it. Only when somebody clicks and is see more and reads the remaining text, that is counted as a view. So I normally check how many views I got in a day. Initially, when I was not writing regularly, it was only 50 views. Now my views sometimes easily go to 500 to 1,000 in a day. And if I check after 1 week, it goes to 2,000. And some of the posts have got 5,000. And I've seen these people like Vaibhav Sisinti and Ganglani, etc. They have 30,000 views and 2,000 likes and 500 comments. So one day, maybe we'll reach there. But as of now, maximum views that I got is about 5,000. And typically 1,000 views for each post. Now, how to expand your network? There is a search button here. You can search for people in Bangalore who are the CEOs and managing directors. So I can filter based on, I want people who are CEO and managers based out of Bangalore. I get a full list of people, and there are 55,000 people. I can go through them and I find that, yeah, this person is of my liking if I want to. But if I am somebody like I'm a trainer and a coach, I may not be directly dealing with CEOs and managing directors. I would rather deal with the L&D heads and HR heads. So I'll search for HR heads in Bangalore or HR heads in Delhi, Bombay, anywhere, HR anywhere HR. And then search for the names and then maybe check what this person has written, go and like that post, go and some comment on that post. So 2-3 times you build relationship with that person like that. And then maybe send a connection request. Then that person remembers, yeah, this person has been, Vijay has been regularly checking my posts and have been commenting some nice comments on the post. And now that he has sent a connection request also with the message, and I'll text it. So this is how I build my network. There is no point in having a number of people in the network who are not connected. And also I have to see whether this person is really active. That is because when LinkedIn gets your post, when you write your post on LinkedIn, it sends it to a select number of people in your network. If your network people are basically there and don't do anything, including your post, they will not read it. And if the post doesn't get read by quite a number of people as per the algorithm, LinkedIn decides that your post is of no use and then it suppresses that. It doesn't go to anywhere. So I must have good people in the network who are active on the network. So that when LinkedIn sends a post to those people, they start reacting to it. They start viewing it and liking it and commenting it. Then LinkedIn decides, yeah, this post seems very popular. It sends you to more other people who are probably not in a network also. It may be a second connections. Well, LinkedIn wants to know whether it is good post or not. And only good post it wants to propagate. So that is the reason if there is some dead people in the sense activity wise, they are dead. That means they are not doing anything in LinkedIn. They only opened LinkedIn some years back and kept it there, but they're not seen it maybe last 3 months. Then you can remove the connection. They will not even come to know that you have removed the connection. Because total number of connections that you are allowed is 5,000. And we do not have 4,000 people who are not active. But you can always keep your friends and relatives. Now to see whether your photo is good, good is based on 3 parameters: competent, likable, influential. There is a website called photofiller.com. You can upload your photograph and then it will collect votes from various people who are volunteers to give suggestions on that one. So my votes are, as per my people who have voted for me, this 8.5 people out of 10. And the score is 8.5 out of 10. Out of 10, they give one score. So somebody must have given 9 and somebody must have given 8. So it has come to 8.5. Likeable only 5.6. Influential is 7.4. But in LinkedIn, I am not required to be that likable. I require to be competent because my job requires competency. Only smiling and very nice face, etc., I may get 8. But if I'm not competent, if I'm not influential according to them, I'll still not get any business. So this one, I'm okay with that. This, I should have a good number. So this is one you can, it's a free site. There is also a place where you can remove your, so I took a photograph just for sample. I took a photograph at a curtain, but this doesn't look nice in a LinkedIn picture. So there is a removebg.com. It removes. The only thing it removed my hair also a little bit. So my head is coming slightly distorted. But if you have good hair, that sort of danger is not there. So this is also a free site, removebg.com. So that is about LinkedIn. And there are other videos made by me which are more details. A short video. I can connect with me on linkedin.com. That is my, so there is a place where I can edit my, otherwise some big numbers will be there. So I can just put my name here if that name is still not taken by somebody else. So try it out so that you got a decent profile name other than some name and some random number here. Any doubts on this one, you can always connect with me and message me on LinkedIn itself. And then also read my posts and you can send me connection requests so that you are able to see how I write my posts, because that will also teach you some method of, but that cannot be covered in a 20-minute video because that talks about English and what sort of English is required, what sort of spacing is required. So this much is enough to start you with LinkedIn.com. Thank you so much for listening.